it was like, am I a pirate? Why heya? I mean, it's so cute. It's like, hey, yeah. You know, to this day, I live here for 3 years. I don't know how to respond. Like, how do you respond to that? Like, I was like, is this how uni's gonna be like? Will I not understand anything? Scottish people have a death wish. So, let me explain. Heya. Hello guys, my name is Stefanie from Lifestyle by Stefanie, and this is a little bit of a different video than my usual ones. Usually I'm like all about health, fitness, nutrition and self-development, but today I'm going to be talking about my Scottish experience, the Scottish culture from a German perspective, and especially 7 things or 6 things I find strange plus 1 thing I really adore about Scotland as well. So first, a little bit of context. I've been studying here for 3 years now. I'm in my 4th year of a degree in international business, and yeah, let us start with number 1. Words. Before I came here I had to do a Cambridge certificate, so the language I learned was British English, and I mean Scotland is in Britain, so I'm like, I should be fine. I mean, it's just a dialect, isn't it? Well, let me tell you, the dialects here in Scotland are very diverse, and if you're unlucky, you might not understand people. It's just a fact. It's just true. I remember in 1st year, one of my very close friends from 1st year, she was from America, and there was this one girl in Freshers. She was from Glasgow, and she had a very strong Glaswegian, I can't even pronounce it, accent, and I couldn't understand her, and I was like shocked. I was like, is this how uni's gonna be like? Will I not understand anything? And then I looked at her, because English is her native language, and she looked at me very confused as well, and then I was like, okay, I'm okay. We both don't know anything. But yeah, let's talk about words. Heya. Heya, how are you? How are you doing? How are you doing is alright. I mean, people say that in England all the time too. Heya, that is like, I was like, the first few times I heard it was like, am I a pirate? Why heya? I mean, it's so cute. It's like, hey, yeah. But I mean, I do it now too. I even realized over the summer when I was working in Germany, I was doing it with my colleagues in Germany. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with her? So yeah, heya is a thing. I like it. Thumbs up for that one. And cheers. So in Germany we say cheers as well. If we're out, if we're drinking, it's like Prost. It's like enjoy your drink. It's like, well, we're just like a greeting really when you like drink, but you don't like use it in any other context really, except of when you're drinking. Here it's a bit different. Same same weird experiences. For example, I was like walking in uni in 1st year, and then someone like held the door open for me, and I said thank you, and the person said cheers, and I'm like, okay, like, sure. In the train, when the conductor, I think it's called conductor, came and checked my ticket, I gave it to him, and he said cheers. And you know, to this day, I live here for 3 years, I don't know how to respond. Like, how do you respond to that? Like, cheers. I mean, cheers. Although I say it now too, like, yeah, I don't know when I say, I just say it like sometimes, so I feel like I belong here. I still don't know exactly when to say it. It's more like a thanks or like a you're welcome kind of thing. Yeah, if you know what cheers really means, or what a good description of cheers is in that context, let me know in the comments. If you're from Scotland, just let me know. Thank you. And yes, moving on to point number 2. It's a series that I call Why Scotland, Why? I'm gonna show you a couple of pictures which I don't understand. I'm sorry. Why are there so many chimneys on houses? Why? I mean, are they especially, like, are they super warm? I don't understand. Why do you have to switch, like, if you plug something into your, like, if you want to have energy, if you want to plug something in, you have to like switch it on? I mean, cool. But isn't that the point of like plugging something in to switch it on? Well, just a few things. Number 3, people don't freeze. So I expected Scotland to be cold and rainy all the time, and I have to say it is cold and rainy, but not all the time. It's quite alright. I mean, you have to be prepared for very quick weather changes, like it can be sunny and then in the next 10 minutes it will rain and it will be windy, and it just like will, like the rain will just go into your face and you feel like small needles. But it's not always like that, and it changes quite rapidly. But it is kind of, I wouldn't say cold all the time, but it's like, if it's nice, if people consider the weather to be nice, it is fresh. So I would wear something like this. I would also put on my scarf. And Scottish people don't do that. If it's like 15, 16 degrees, which I consider to be fresh, they would walk around in shorts and t-shirts. I kid you not. This is the most disturbing thing I've seen. But I guess Scottish people don't really have a sense of coldness. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, they're human too, aren't they? So Scottish people have a death wish. So let me explain. So we have this thing in Germany or in Europe. I don't know if you're familiar with Europe anymore, but when we see traffic lights and if it's red, we don't go over the street. We just wait until it gets green, you know? That's how we do it. That's how we keep safe. And if we all concentrate on these rules, nobody will get hurt. Having said that, it's not the case here. If you live in an area, you kind of like realize how the traffic light system works, even if you're a pedestrian, and you just go for it if you can. And yeah, that was quite an interesting experience for me, because I feel like I have this sense of doing something wrong if I do it, but if everybody walks and I just keep standing, it's just like uncomfortable. So I have to say, after 3 years of living here, I walk over red lights as well. That is your influence, Scotland. You did this to me and I'm terrified. Yeah, nothing ever happened or anything. I'm just saying, like, there's a reason for these rules. Yeah, just a thought. Oh my god, and now to this point. Toast is not bread. It hurts my German soul, even when people say that toast or like bread is, I have to put up pictures now. This is not bread. This is not bread, okay? This is toast. This is bread. Don't confuse the two. It drives me insane. It's not the same thing. Thank you. Now to the elephant in the room. Men in kilts. It works. It actually works. You know, when I told my friends in Germany that I'm gonna go to Scotland, they all begin like, men in kilts, you know, men wearing skirts. But it really works. It's like men in lederhosen. It works too. I guess it's just a cultural thing. And yeah, talking about men in kilts, let's just talk about Scottish men in general, and not too long, because this is not this is not what this video should be about. But you know, people like always, like, I had this stereotype in my mind that men from Scotland or from Ireland, I just was like, oh, this is like the same. It isn't. I'm saying it isn't. Don't get mad at me in the comments. Look like this, which is cool, which looks good, but it's not true. They're very diverse, and I don't understand why I didn't think they wouldn't be. But thumbs up to Scottish men. Very nice people. Quite charming. And one last thing, which I only can acknowledge right now, because when I first moved to Scotland, I wasn't a vegan, so I never really like paid attention to this. But I love that the UK in general has such a good variety of vegan products. It's just, oh my god, no matter where you go, there will always be a vegan option. In the supermarkets, there are so many, like, there are even shelves full of like just vegan food, and I really appreciate that. So that is really good. That is just like a random fact. That is not a strange thing. I approve. keep this going. Yeah, that was my video. I'm sorry for my hair. I know if you see my videos before, you know that I have strange hair. I don't know what to do with it. It's a problem. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Comment down below where you from and where you're living, if there's like different countries. It would be so interesting to know. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that would really help me out for the algorithm and I really appreciate it. But apart from that, don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in any of those topics. I post 3 times a week, and until next time, I hope you have a nice day whenever you see this and wherever you are, and take care. Bye bye.
7 hours driving on the highway, far away, far away, far away. Every moment I was spending on regrets was such a waste, such a waste, such a waste. Looking on the sea.